Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to start a new project, that is how to monitor MPP solar inverter data online through Wi-Fi. I have inserted the ESP32 board into two mini breadboards like this, and I am now going to test the board by uploading an example code to blink an LED. Start Arduino app. Go into File, Preferences, and check these settings. The most important setting is this: you have to insert this text which is there in my description area in order to use the ESP32 board application. Then press OK. Now go into Board Manager and type ESP32 here. I have already installed the ESP32 board. If you have not done it yet, you can install it here and press close. Then you have to select your board from this list. So my one is ESP32 development module, so I have selected that. Now you have to load the required libraries. Go to Manage Libraries and type ESP software serial here. I have already installed it. If you have not done it yet, you can install here and close it. Take any USB to mini USB connector and insert the USB side into your computer. Then mini USB side you can connect it to the ESP32 board like this. Once it is connected, you can see the red LED is blinking, that is the power is connected. Now you can see the board is connected to COM3 port, otherwise you have to manually select it. Go to File, Example, Basic, Blink, and change this LED built in to pin number 2 and change here pin number 2, pin number 2. Then test it. No errors were detected. Now you can upload the program. Code did not uploaded into the ESP32, giving a fatal error, that is failure to connect to ESP32. This is a common error on most of the Chinese ESP32 models. So there is a workaround. While uploading, there is a button here, boot. You have to double click it while uploading your program. Let's try it now. Upload, and once it starts to upload to the you double click it like this. See, now it is loading the program. Now you can see program is working well, and blinking LED is from the pin number 2. There is an LED already attached to the board. You can see the blinking light. As we have tested our ESP32 board for connectivity, now we can upload Blink app from our mobile phone. Go to Play Store and download Blink IoT app. I have already downloaded, so I will open it. First time you will be asked to register using an email address. Once it is done, it will come to this page. Go to start new project and select your correct board as ESP32 development board. Connectivity as Wi-Fi. Then you can assign a name. I will say LED Blink and create. That's it. The authentication will be sent to my email address, which is required in the next step. Here you just swipe right, then this menu will come. Insert a button and click the button and assign the pin number as 13 in my case. Then change the button type as switch. That's it. We have done, and you can run the program here. Now it is not connected, it is not online. So once we upload our program into ESP32 board, this should show as online. We'll check. Let's do the wiring. I will use positive side of LED to the pin number 13 and negative side to the other side of the bridge board. Then I will use one jumper cable to the ground here and other side of the LED here. That's it. So our wiring is completed. Load your app and copy paste my code from the description area, which will be like this, and change this pin number if you have connected to a different pin, your LED. Then you have to take this authentication code from your email and paste it here, or otherwise you can go to Blink project setting and also get this authentication code typed in here. Then insert your home Wi-Fi network name and password here. That's all. You are done. You can compile and upload the program to your ESP32 board. Let's test our project. So I have opened Blink and connected to the same Wi-Fi. Then you can click here and see if our program is online. Yes, it is online. Now you press the on button. See, the light is coming. Now I will turn it off. It is going. So our program is working well on our local area network, Wi-Fi network. Now we will test the program through wide area network, that is through mobile data. So I will first test the availability because I have disconnected the Wi-Fi. It is on mobile data now. Yeah, it is online. Let's see. Wow, it works. See, this is through WAN or wide area network, GSM. Then it comes to my router. Then through the Wi-Fi it is turning on the bulb. Okay, we are successful in the first project. Let's see from the next project. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can watch more and more very useful videos in future.